YouTube? Game Dogs RC back with another one. Okay, so first off, make this disclaimer: no emotional responses. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. Okay, we live in a world where everybody can think and feel what they want when it comes to things. Okay, so today this video is why I'll pass on the Mini Maxx. Now, as we see, this is a good looking truck. I've seen a lot of good reviews on it. I'm not against Traxxas. I'm not a hater of Traxxas, okay? But this is my point that I'll be trying to make to everybody that's in the RC world. They have an ecosystem that will get you caught in it, okay? Now, let's get started because it's a lot of controversy behind this car. It seems like anybody that has a bad opinion about it, people who like it don't want to hear it. And that's not how you're supposed to do things. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Okay, so that's Traxxas' new 1/14 scale basher. Okay, what they say is a 1/14, it may be a 1/13 because it definitely looks bigger than this ROG 1. Okay, now we know this is a Chinese car. Okay, this car is $150 right now on Amazon. It has a 3S power system in it. Okay. The Traxxas Mini Maxx is coming with the BL2S power system, and it's a slightly bigger truck. Okay, now this is what I'm trying to explain. That truck is $250. That's $100 more than this ROG 1, which is basically in this competitor's class. It's in the mini ROM class, right? Okay, so the Mini Maxx is $250. So say, first off, let me show y'all. This is how they get you caught in the ecosystem, okay? Because first I bought this wrestler, okay? Now, as y'all may see, oh, sorry, something just fell. But as y'all may see, my wrestler is stripped down to the bone. I took the transmission out, everything. I just left it as a roller, okay? Because first off, these two-wheel drive Traxxas cars were duds, a lot of them, with these bad transmissions. This transmission can't really take upgrades. Like, you need to upgrade the whole transmission in order to put a Valenian system through these. Okay, but most people don't really know that. Even me, it was a trial and error thing. That's why I stripped it down to the bone. Because I put a lot of money into this thing trying to build it just to ruin the transmission. Okay, now it was partly my fault, yes, because I had a slipper clutch eliminator in there. But slipper clutches to me is trash, okay? But let's get over this stupid wrestler, okay? This is why I'm not messing with the Mini Maxx as much as I want to, because like I said, I'd rather have Traxxas cars too. Like, I don't want to just say I don't want to buy Traxxas cars, but that's how I feel. The same as with the Jado in a previous video, if you go back and look at that one. This is pretty much the same thing, okay? Because that truck is $250. Now, this power system alone, okay, is $170. $170. Okay? So $250 and $170 is like $420 or like $410. I'm not a math guru, okay? That's $400 and something. Then I have an Integy cooling fan. This was like $20. So that could be like $430. Then I put the 2075X Metal Gear Servo. This is $50. You see what I'm saying? So that's like $480, $470. You see what I'm saying? Then if somebody, because first off, and this goes back to, I was just talking to another YouTuber, and we weren't arguing or nothing, but it was a little banter, and I just let them know. Like, this is how they trap you in their ecosystem. They want you guys to buy these bone underbuilt models so you can spend all this money to upgrade it and make it right. What this car does right out of the box. This car has a 3S system for $150, but you're selling a 2S for $250. Then you have a TQ radio in it. You didn't even put a TQI radio into the car. You see what I'm saying? Then the GTR shocks is $70. You're going to have to get those because those old regular little shocks from Traxxas are always going to bend or break, or you're going to lose something. It's too much with these people, man. Okay, it's too many other good RC brands out here for you to get trapped in the ecosystem of Traxxas. Okay, and like I said on the comment, when I retire my horse, I'm still dropping money under this because this little stuff, like I just added the little, is I don't know if you can see them, but I put the little brake calipers in there. You see what I'm saying? I put some brake calipers in there. So this is money well spent when it comes to Traxxas. If you want to make your car like a custom look, straight custom car, put all their little fancy parts on it with the light kits and all that. This is, if you want to do this is what Traxxas is for, bro. But to make it just competitive out the box, it's not worth it because you really need these upgrades to really beef up a bone stock Traxxas. You need all the heavy duty stuff. You see what I'm saying? And they making you pay for that stuff. This Kagama, like I'm gonna keep going back to, is a Team Corrali built right out the box. You see what I'm saying? So when you got the Jado trying to compete with the Synchro 4, I don't care what y'all are talking about. Those are two different platforms, bro. Look at this. Look how light this chassis is, bro. This chassis feather light. You feel me? Like it's feather light. It's plastic. This can't handle no real power. People like talking about flex in the plastic. Man, listen, the real car you drive in real life ain't full of plastic. They got metal. Okay, all the plastic is in your interiors and stuff, but the metal is what's under the car, not no plastic. You know what I'm saying? Look how the Rolalo is built. Y'all keep going on Rolalo. That's built with a steel chassis. That shit is just like the bottom of my Kagama. Okay? The same build. So this is what we trying to explain to y'all. Even this little Grom is plastic. But this is a build. I'm going to build this. And this will be able to handle power once I swap out certain things better than this Rustler. And this Rustler cost me more freaking money. And even with, I'm going to be real. And I know I'm being sloppy right now. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be honest and real with you. Even with this Valenian system and the drag setup I had on this when I was running on the street, that Rolalo would tear a hole in it. This Rolalo would tear a hole in that Rustler. Even with the Valenian system in it, it'll tear a hole in it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to stop with this, man. Nobody's being emotional. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. No way, Jose. I'll pass. I'm not messing with Traxxas like that no more. I'm about to sell all this stuff because I could be honest with you, and that's what failed. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all how they do this. So now I got, let me see. So this was 170 and 50 is 230. So that's like $250 worth of upgrades sitting right in front of me with these 4 pieces. This is 250 bucks. Okay, $250 for 4 pieces. Now, what I could do, because I have my old horse body, okay, I could get on eBay easy and order the new Stampede VXL that just basically is the discontinued horse with all the HD upgrade parts on it. I can buy one of them roller chassis and throw this in there and just have another Traxxas horse type for Stampede. But I don't want to do that because then I'm going to have to go and buy this little body shell, the clipless body. It's a lot. Traxxas cars cost a lot in the long run. And until you really to sit back and analyze what you done bought for all your Traxxas versus your other cars, you're not going to understand. So yes, if you're a Traxxas fanboy, that's on you. I'm not a brand loyalist. Whatever has a good product, I'm going to deal with it. I don't care if it comes from China. I don't care if it comes from the U.S. Since I've been a kid, when I was little, my toys, I used to look on the bottom, made in China, made in Taiwan, made in the USA. You know what I'm saying? Made in Vietnam. Everything ain't always been made in the U.S. You always had import exports. Half the stuff that makes your Traxxas cars, they got to get from other places. So please, man, y'all got to stop with that, bro. And this is not no subliminal diss to no RC channels. Like I said, I support all RC channels because we all doing the same thing. This is a hobby that we're not really supposed to be creating unfriendly competition where it doesn't need to be. The only competition need to be who cars drive better and faster. All our personal opinions, we don't need to be clashing on YouTube, okay, over opinions. But don't call people end users because we have to wait. We don't get the mini Maxx to review it early, but you want to call our opinion end user opinions. That's what it is in the end anyway, because you have to use the vehicle and review it and test it to see what's good and bad. See, a lot of y'all don't think about what you're saying before y'all say it. Y'all just be trying to sound super intellectual, but you're not doing the real fact checking. I'm fact checking everything right in front of you. Okay? Because I have a full Valenian build in my hands right now. I can buy a Traxxas roller and smack this in there and I'll have a whole nother vehicle. But because I don't want to waste my time to have to go buy another Traxxas car because their original transmissions can't handle real power. This was a brush conversion. Okay, so all that brush to brushless, it doesn't really handle the power. You're going to eventually have to change the transmission anyway. So that's all I'm saying. The only Traxxas car that I really still want to this day, my buddy got one. And I tell him all the time, take care of that car because it's discontinued. It's a classic. He got a 110 scale Traxxas Summit. That's their most official car. You know what I'm saying? Besides like the JDOs and all the nitro stuff. That Summit 110, I still buy one of them. But when you look on eBay, they going for $1,000. Brand new. People got them brand new, still in the box from like 2008. 07, back when that truck first came out, I guess. But they want $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing, because this is like my third or fourth Traxxas video where I have to keep letting people know I'm not against them, but their business practices are no good. Okay, they're made to get over on you and keep you trapped in the ecosystem. It's the same as freaking Apples and iPads and all that. I don't care about that. But when you get on Androids, yeah, y'all may say our phones suck, but them Jones are better than your Apples because I can just plug my phone up. I don't have to deal with Apple this, Apple that, Apple this, Apple that. Traxxas locks you in unless you're a custom builder where you're clipping off and voiding the warranties, putting your own connectors on, running your own batteries, your own electronics. You know what I'm saying? So this is all I'm trying to get to people. We all entitled to our own opinion, but I'm not messing with Traxxas no more because in the end, it costs too damn much. Okay. And like right now, I'm tempted to just buy a car simply because I don't want this Valenian system just sitting around. Most people are going to buy this system. They most likely won't even buy the servo. You know what I'm saying? What they'll do is buy the motor and this cooling fan, and they're going to make this to another ESC because these can't handle power. You know what I'm saying? They'll burn out for real. So this is all I'm trying to get to people, man. This Game Dogs RC back with another one, man. You know, you entitled to your own opinion. If you like the Mini Maxx, go ahead and get it, man. I'm not against that, but I'm not buying it. Okay, you won't get me to get caught up in Traxxas ecosystem anymore. It costs too much in the end. This truck costs $620. I ain't had to do nothing to it but add a cooling fan. It's 6S. You know what I'm saying? $620. My horse cost $430. That joint is a 3S back when I got it before it was discontinued. Then I dropped all this money under it, probably more than what that's worth. And it is nowhere near better than this Corrali. So this is what we trying to get to y'all, man. I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace. All right, so I wanted to add another thing. Y'all gonna be mad when the first rounders buy all of these mini Maxes. And then as soon as y'all buy them and start dropping all that money on them, trying to make them a 3S, they gonna drop the VXL version, probably with the HD upgrades, the GTR shocks all on it already out of the factory. See, they did that with this horse. You see what I'm saying? When they replaced it with the new Stampede, that's what really turned me off to them. Because I said I had to spend $120 on the HD upgrade kit, 50 on the light kit, 70 on the GTR shocks, about 20 on the cooling fan, you know, certain things. So that's just another little thing that I wanted to talk about. That's why I'm kind of away from Traxxas. That's really what pulled me away from them. You know, is because that they will do that. They will drop a beefed up factory version a couple of months after they dropped the base version, and you done took all your money and dropped it under the base version. So, it's Game Dogs RC. See y'all in the next one.